making the little swoosh pocket pouch thing that I made recently. And I'm going to start off with making the little strap connectors. I'm making 2 of them, so I'm doing everything double, but you'll need 2, in my case 4. You'll need 2 little 1/2-inch D-rings or whatever size D-rings you have, but if you have different size than this, you'll have to adjust your strap connector size pieces accordingly. And these, the file for this is available in my group, my Facebook group. Not really sure. I haven't uploaded it yet, honestly. It will be available. And I don't know how I'm going to do that because it's a free file. And for some reason, I always have issues eventually with the free files being accessible or downloading. So I'm going to try to make it free on my site, or maybe I'll have to use like a coupon code to make it free. I don't know. But anyway, it will be available if you're a member of my Facebook group. Note I am folding the 2 outer edges of my little connectors to the center, just like that. And then I'm taking my little D-ring connector and slipping it over top. And then I'm going to fold down that way and then fold up that way. And then I'm just going to clip that and prep it just like that for when I sew them on. So I have 3 of them done already. I'm going to do 1 more. It's really helpful to have for these 1/4-inch leather tape that I put right down the middle. Yeah. Because then folding them in is a lot easier. Just like that. And just like that. And then, whoops, folding over and folding over. That's 2. And that part is done. I'm going to baste the lining pocket piece to the exterior pocket piece now. You want the pretty, or whatever the right side of your lining is, to be on the opposite side of this, because this is the side people are going to reach down into. With this canvas, it's so hard to tell. It's not like the thicker one where the rough and smooth are so obviously different. There is a difference, but it's much more subtle, and I might actually have it wrong, but that's okay. The vinyl, on the other hand, let me move my coffee cup, is amazing for this machine. It doesn't matter if your lining piece gets a little crooked or anything. You can trim it down later. It's not gonna make that much of a difference. Okay. Okay. All right, so then you have your pocket lining done. And then the next thing you're going to do is, actually, I'm going to trim that up a little bit. I'm going to attach the binding. Now the binding is, you know, that 1 inch by like about 10-inch strip, and it's longer. It's made longer on purpose. Just makes things easier. You're going to start at the top point here, and let me see if I can move you a little bit. I don't know. You're going to start at the top point, and you're going to fold over with your the front side of your fold being shorter. This is not an equal fold. You're going to be shorter on the front than you are on the back. That's going to make stitching this binding so much easier because you're not going to be worrying as you top stitch along this binding whether or not you're catching the back side of the binding. So you're going to do that. I'm freezing, so that's why I'm wearing a coat down here, just FYI. And you're going to fold that. You definitely want to make sure that your fold covers your stitching that you just did to baste the lining in place. So just make sure of that as you go along. Sorry, can you see this? This is what we have so far. I'm folding along, making sure that as I fold, I'm folding directly over that edge. There's no space between the fold of binding and the edge of the pocket. You're right up against it. Just like that, and probably one more. And it's going to come off this top curve. You're going to have extra. That's okay. That's what you want. Okay? Just like that and like that. Now if you look at the back, it's a little thicker. It's a little wider down there. And then you're going to top stitch, back stitching when you start and stop, starting at this top corner and around the curve. Can you see? Yes, you can. Okay. As you go, you can remove your wonder clips. Just, you know, stay close to the edge, but not so close that you end up going off the binding. And now as you get to that top, where it comes off the pocket itself, you're just gonna stop and backstitch and backstitch at the, like, where it's, words, Nicole, where it is still folding over the pocket. Like so. Okay. Okay. All right. This is what you should have now. That's what it looks like on the front, and that's what it, uh-oh, there we go. That's what it looks like on the back. And now you can go and trim down. Just trim along the edge, like that. And like that, so that you're just following the line again of the pocket. Okay, there you have it. I'm gonna get that done for the other one, and then we'll go from there. Basting the pocket now to the front exterior piece of the bag. I'm gonna start from the top, and I'm going to, obviously we're leaving the pocket open, and we're gonna start basting just around till we get to the top of the other side. Maybe. There we go. Cut that off a little bit. Okay, that's that. We're at the point where we can put the connectors on, and I'm just going to measure in an inch. An inch from the side and an inch down. And that's about where I want them, although I'm not being super exact here. There we go. All right. I'm just stitching a box around the connector, just starting up close to the hardware as I can, and then boxing around to hold it in place. Back piece, and I'm going to put the connectors on the other side. So when you put this together, you want one connector in front and one connector in the back on the other side. Okay, so that's my connector on the back. There you go.